So week 2 of coming out of retirement, trying to get back into swimming, to go 23:50 fly after 7 years of not really training. So this week I didn't want to do a day by day of my sessions because I did basically the same thing every day because we're on a holiday for the week. So most of this stuff is just isometrics and bodyweight stuff that you could do in our bodyweight program, but basically just different variations of the same exercises. One of the things when you go away or when your routine gets disrupted is to not lose the habit of turning up and training for many reasons. First of all, just mentally, like you lose that sharp edge, you lose the habit if you're away for a week, and then it's harder to get back into it. Second thing, if you're not training for a week, your body is going to feel like crap when you get back into it. But I don't recommend that you go and train crazy hard if you're having a holiday. Just do a little bit, do just enough to keep your body topped up, keep some training stimulus in you, keep yourself primed and activated as if you're doing almost like a taper. So you can still have that rest, still have that relaxation, but still be able to come back when you do come back feeling good and feeling ready to go rather than having to play catch up. So here's a couple of the staples or things that I would do. Lunge is always going to be in there because there's so much bang for your buck that you get from this exercise. You get hip mobility, you get basically complete leg strength depending on what you're focusing on. You can either go for time for like 3 to 5 minutes just resisting gravity, or you can do some of the pulling isometrics like I'm doing here, where I'm either focusing on pulling my front hamstring back and then squeezing my back glute, or like this one for instance, I'm focusing on engaging and contracting my front hip flexor as hard as I can to open up the back of the hip. These are great because you can basically pull or push as hard as you can, so you're getting really powerful strength stimulus as well as being able to do it very safely and being able to do it anywhere without any weights, because you are the resistance. Your body will just stop, like you can't pull harder than you can pull, right? So it's a great way to get really good stimulus in, especially when you have no equipment or you want to get a lot done in one exercise without having to, have a strength section and then do some mobility work afterwards as well. And that's basically the theme of my holiday workouts, is just how little can I do and feel good and still be topped up and still be able to get back into normal training when I get back into it. Here's a push-up iso where I'm pulling into that bottom position, so I'm contracting my back muscles and my biceps as hard as I can, almost pushing, like trying to intensify that stretch as much as possible, but your chest is still activated because obviously you're resisting gravity with your chest as well, and this stuff just makes you pop in a good way. As for the swimming, this week I went to the pool every day. We found a pool not too far from where we were staying and did a little bit more intensity, kind of alternating days of one purely like just chill aerobic day and one day of adding a little spice in there. Nothing super sprinty or super crazy intensity or anything, but just mixed pace stuff, going from something like, a white or a pink pace where heart rate is like 130 to 150 to going back and forth between a red pace, which is, for me up to like 160, 170, kind of on the upper end of like threshold sort of stuff, depending on what vernacular you try to use for that. So that's also a reason I didn't want to do too much crazy stuff on the land, because I'm just understanding how my body is responding to swimming, and I'm starting to feel better, starting to feel really good. I think the thing is, when you start feeling really good, when you've taken a bunch of time out of something, you're getting back into something, when you start feeling good, it's really easy to push yourself and take things to the next level. But that's where people like me who get easily carried away get in trouble. So I'm just trying to keep on top of things and microdose my training basically, so that I can see how my body's responding and then make sure that I'm not hurting myself or doing too much too soon. But yeah, again, nothing crazy here. I just wanted to share with you guys kind of my thought processes on having had so much time out of the pool and getting back into swimming and how my training looks like. And I think especially, showing the holiday example, like I'm not going crazy on holiday, right? I'm not doing crazy stuff, but I am doing a little bit of something every day. And I think when you're coaching yourself, it's really easy to get carried away and just kind of be on holiday. Oh, I'm on holiday, I'm just going to take all this time off and not think about what's going to happen when I come back. It's good to have a rest, but you don't want to have a complete rest, right? Otherwise you have to slow down getting back into things. But in general, I'm feeling really, really good. Got some sun, obviously in London, it's kind of dark now, but I feel rejuvenated, feel renewed. So I'm excited to get back into a bit more normal training when I get back next week.